Good morning, everybody. Hope this finds you well and cheerful on this Friday morning. Hope you are well. And it looks like it's going to be a lovely sunny day today. They are saying it could be the hottest day of the year. Anyway, hope you enjoy it. Let's enjoy the sunshine while we can. Speaking of things to look forward to, I'm really looking forward to this weekend at church. Our church is open and we have services. We have one at 5:30 Saturday evening, Holy Communion. 8 o'clock Sunday morning, Book of Common Prayer. 10 o'clock Holy Communion and St Anne's 11:45. And I just want to say to you this morning, whoever you are, we would love to see you. If you are free and you want to come to church this weekend, our doors are open and you would be welcome. We would love to see you. Now, to our reading for this morning. You know something? For 50 years of my life, I was blessed with fantastic eyesight. I used to be able to see anything at any distance. Better than 20/20 vision. I used to be able to read all the lines on the charts at the opticians and everything. Fantastic eyesight. When I went to 50, suddenly realised it wasn't quite as good as it was before. That things started getting fuzzy on a page. I used to get headaches slightly and it would send me to sleep quite easily as well. And then someone gave me these things. They're called glasses. And all of a sudden, it became clearer. And there we are. Now that's, in a sense, what I want to do for you this morning. Before the reading this morning, I want to give you the lenses with which to see. Because I think if I give you the lenses first, when you hear the story, you might see a bit more clearly what's really going on. It's the story of the trial of Jesus Christ. And on the face of it, if you read it at a purely human level, it's a tragic story of a just and innocent man being put together by some people who were threatened, who were an unjust trial, an unjust trumped up charges. To many people who haven't got a clue, it's a sort of political intrigue, people falling out, people making friends who shouldn't have been, and all manner of things. And on the face of it, as I say, at a purely human level, it's the story of the unjust trial of an innocent man. But there are 3 Old Testament quotes in here this morning which kind of make all the difference, really. And I think if you can see these quotes, then you might see what's going on. And there are others, but there are 3 in particular I want to say to you. There's one in particular when he's asked, he said, "You say that I am." I am comes from Exodus chapter 3, when Moses meets God at the burning bush, and Moses says to God, "What shall I call you?" And God replies, "I am who I am, Yahweh." Okay? So in a sense, whenever you heard the word Jesus saying, "I am," he's calling him, is in a sense, he's referring to God in the Old Testament. And he's even putting it onto their mouths as well. So when he says, "You say that I am," in a sense, he's making a pretty big claim there for divinity that he's got. Another thing is this business about the Son of Man. The Son of Man is a quote from Daniel in chapter 7, in which there's a prophecy which Daniel sees, in which someone came like the Son of Man, who is given eternal dominion, who can rule and reign forever and ever and ever. Okay? So far, you've got the Exodus quote with the I am, which is calling himself God. You've got, of course, Son of Man, he's referring to himself as the great ruler. And the final thing is when you get this business about sitting at my right hand, that's a quote from Psalm 110. The Lord said to my Lord, "Sit at my right hand." He's calling himself the Messiah, the great one, the ruler, the anointed one of God. So hidden in here are 3 Old Testament quotes that tell us that this person who's on trial here, and this is the incredible irony, is that they may have thought that he was under trial, but the person who's under trial here is actually God, the ruler, the Messiah, the great one. So when you hear the story read this morning, don't just think this is an innocent man. Here, in a sense, you've got the second person of the Trinity. You've got the Messiah, the ruler. You've got God on trial here. How does the hymn put it? Hands that flung stars into space, to cruel nails surrendered. So when you hear the story read now, think not just an innocent man, but think God, think Messiah, think ruler, and then ask yourself the question, who's really on trial here? Luke chapter 22, starting to read at verse 63. Now the men who were holding Jesus began to mock him and beat him. They also blindfolded him and kept asking him, "Prophesy, who is it that struck you?" They kept heaping many other insults on him. When day came, the assembly of the elders of the people, both chief priests and scribes, gathered together. They brought him to the council. They said, "If you're the Messiah, tell us." He replied, "If I tell you, you will not believe, and if I question you, you will not answer. But from now on, the Son of Man will be seated at the right hand of the power of God." All of them asked, "Are you then the Son of God?" He said to them, "You say that I am." Then they said, "What further testimony do we need? We've heard it ourselves from our own lips." And this is the word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. God bless you and have a